Are you over 40? Is your YouTube channel not growing? And you're watching YouTube and you see younger creators in their 20s going viral without even trying? And it feels like you've completely missed the boat. You're putting in the work, creating content you genuinely believe in, but your view count is flatlining. And it's not just frustrating, it's demoralizing. But what if I told you your age has nothing to do with it? What if the real reason is just one simple critical mistake? A mistake that almost every creator in our demographic makes. Yes, our demographic, because I'm also a content creator over 40 who's having problems growing on YouTube. I know, I look young for my age, but trust me, I also get those backaches for no reason. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. to pee, and I have gray hairs popping up here and there. Well, not really here. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what that one mistake is that us goldies but oldies make. And more importantly, I'm gonna show you how to fix it, because this isn't going to be about chasing trends for us, it's gonna be about building a legacy. So let's be honest, making YouTube videos after 40 and having that dream of being a YouTuber at this age is kind of like crashing a Gen Z party where you're not invited to. And all the videos and advice that you're getting on YouTube is from those young creators. And it just doesn't connect. No fear, just start, just post. Your first 100 videos are supposed to suck. That's great advice when you're in your early 20s and just starting out. But for us people who are over 40, we don't have time to make 100 crappy videos. We can't just go with the flow and start uploading random things for the next 10 years, hoping eventually we'll figure it out. Trust me, I know. I have a channel that's almost 20 years old and has over 23,000 subscribers. And it's dead because of all those similar mistakes I made along the way. Also, you're up against brutal competition. You're not just trying to be found, you're trying to be heard in a digital hurricane with more than 700 hours of videos uploaded every single minute on YouTube. And the algorithm loves that loud, fast, trend following content that keeps popping up every second. But for us, it seems very inauthentic and it's very exhausting. And seeing all this stuff on YouTube, it makes you kind of feel like maybe the story is over for you. Maybe it is too late. Maybe you are too old. I felt like that before. I still feel like that. Sometimes I look at my analytics and I see videos where I spent hours of editing and filming, and videos I really poured my heart into get like 53 views. And I've done everything that people on YouTube tell me to do, and it always ends up being a disaster. The content has no soul, and honestly, I kind of feel like a total fraud. But I thought maybe this is just the way it is. This is what young people do now, so I should just kind of follow along and do what they do. I thought they're doing so well, so maybe if I just copy what they're doing, I'll reach that success too. But I was wrong. Because the problem isn't your age, it's the way you're playing the game. One of the mistakes is the unawareness of your audience. If you create YouTube for everyone, no one ends up watching it. The solution is you need to shift from broad to focused. Instead of shouting out to the entire void of YouTube, you need to shout out to those specific people that are looking for you, your peers. And that's what I've been doing as well. I'm trying to be more strategic. And it's a 3-step process that I did, which I'm gonna show you today. It's gonna use your age, your knowledge, and your skills to turn around and create a channel that's worth watching. So your life experience is not just storytelling, a fun fact, or just ramblings of an old person. It's your competitive edge. Because the one thing we have over young people is young people can't fake generations or decades of experience. Professional know-how, personal triumphs, crushing failures, and the wisdom that comes from living a life. So stop hiding your age, because those gray hairs or those laugh lines, they're not weaknesses. They're actually badges of authority. Think about your career, your hobbies, your relationships, all that time you've been on this earth, that's all a gold mine. For example, this creator who's in his 80s, who's built a thriving channel simply by sharing life lessons. Or this retired woman who focuses her channel on life tips for people in their 50s and 60s. And she saw her audience grow almost overnight because she was speaking from a place of true, authentic experience. Your audience is not really looking for those overproduced, really highly edited, slick videos. Although I do think you need to have good editing skills and good thumbnails, titles, and a general script. It just doesn't have to be too flashy. Because recently on YouTube, especially after AI, people are looking for more authenticity. They want to watch a video and know, hey, I know how that person feels because I feel that too. So your abilities, your skills, your wisdom is something that AI can't generate or a 20-year-old can't fake. So that is your unique selling point, and you need to use it in every video you make. So once you identify your own identity, you need to focus on the audience, or you guys. You need to be clear on who you're talking to. People over 40, or women, or people who like fitness. That's not good enough. You need to create a very specific, detailed persona. Imagine one specific person, or a group of people, or someone you know who you think would be enjoying your content. In my case, I actually talk to everyone as if I'm talking to my 3 good friends. They're all over 40, they're all single, they're all men. And besides that, the thing that kind of connects all 3 of them is that they're all looking to find something online. They're trying to become some kind of content creator, whether it's a YouTuber, a podcaster, or like a digital content creator. And the main thing is they all have decent careers, but they're looking for something more. They're looking to create something. They're trying to use their creativity to better themselves and try to better their lives, both emotionally and financially. So you need to know who this persona that you're going to be talking to is. Another word for persona is avatar, not to be confused with those blue creatures from the movie. Now, these are the things you need to ask yourself. What really keeps them up at night? Is it retirement, a career change, or figuring out their place now that they're on their own? What do they get excited about? Are they picking up old hobbies, planning that trip they always dreamed of, or just trying to stay healthy and active? What are they actually typing into the YouTube search bar? It's probably not hustle culture hacks. It's probably something like planning after 50 or how to start a business in your 40s with no money. And what kind of videos do they want to watch? They're probably tired of the guru type superficial content that dominates the platform. They'll appreciate an honest, more thoughtful type of video. And the funny thing is when you start creating content for that one specific persona, it becomes like a magnet. Your language changes, you feel more natural, your stories just hit home. Even the surface stuff like thumbnails and titles, it'll also be more focused to them. Instead of just like a cooking tips video, it'll turn into how my father cooks specific samosas. It won't be just about the food, it'll be about the life experience. And that's what turns viewers into loyal fans. And this is where the algorithm comes in and the true magic happens. When you stop making videos that are just generic for everyone and you focus on your persona, a powerful change happens and the YouTube algorithm starts noticing this. Since the main goal of the algorithm is to keep people watching, it wants to send the right video to the right person, so you make their job very easy. If 5 people from your persona start watching and YouTube notices that, it's going to start sending it out to many people that are like them. And the YouTube algorithm will know what is your ideal viewer, and they're gonna start pushing your videos to those people. And this is why there's a lot of new creators who are 40 and up who are making videos and are crushing it on YouTube. Their channels are blowing up. And these creators aren't succeeding because of flashy editing or trendy music. They're winning because they're being 100% themselves. And they're serving an audience that is hungry for content, but there's not many people making that content that they want. It's also kind of a mindset shift because the pressure to keep up with the young people just kind of disappears, because even though everyone's making YouTube videos, you've kind of found your group. You don't have to rival the beasts or the trahans because you're not part of that group. You're playing your own game and you have your own home field advantage. You don't have to fake it till you make it because you've already made it. Your stories already have authenticity. A mature audience usually values much more substance and they're much more loyal. They're not just here for the entertainment, they're here for the connection and the education. So they're usually much more nicer and leave nicer comments and are much more involved in the community. So what I'm trying to say is please stop thinking of your age as a problem. It's kind of like your superpower that you're just waiting to use. So if you are over 40 and your channel has been stuck and has been growing, that might be one of the reasons. You haven't been using your incredible superpower and you've just been kind of just doing the generic thing and hoping something will fly. You were just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something would stick. That's great if you're starting out in your 20s, but it doesn't work for us. So the path forward is clear. Stop trying to be loved by everyone and start being loved by the people who actually are the right people. So if this video makes sense to you, I want you to do 2 things. Drop a comment and let us know your channel name so we can check out your channel and help you grow. Second is to like this video and subscribe to my channel so more people our age can see this. Oh, and there was a third thing. Check out this video here. This video is probably one of the best videos I've ever made. It really hit home for me, and it's about my entire journey on YouTube for the last 20 years. Check it out so you can kind of learn more about me and what I went through in my journey, and hopefully it'll help you and prepare you for your journey so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. See you in the next video. Take care. Peace.